Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. This is your Wednesday edition of Weather Where You Are. I'm Ella Dorsey, and it is going to be hot today, a continuation of the extreme heat that we have seen. All right, so get ready for it. We've had upper 90s. This is incredible. This heat wave is just something else. Upper 90s every day since Saturday, okay? And it's already 5 degrees warmer than it was just 24 hours ago, which just lets you know it is going to be really hot today. So current temperatures, look at this. Oh my gosh. It is already 96 degrees in Edenton. Wow. 91 in Thomaston, 92 in Atlanta, 92 in Covington, 90 in LaGrange. It's almost 90 degrees up in Helen. Even the mountains are hot. So here are your high temperatures today. Many of us, most of us, will push or hit 100 degrees this afternoon. Incredible. That will tie the previous record high, by the way, of 100, which was set way back 110 years ago in 1914. Can you imagine what people were doing when it was 100 degrees outside in 1914? I personally would not do well with that, without air conditioning, right? Thank goodness. The last 100-degree day we had, by the way, was almost 5 years ago. It was in August of 2019, so it has been quite a while. I want to remind you, when it's 100 degrees outside, you can't leave really anything in the car, okay? Don't leave your makeup in the car. Don't leave your dog in the car. Certainly don't leave your kids in the car. Anything that can melt in the car is going to melt. 10 minutes inside temperature of the car is at 114. It's probably one of those days where you just want to keep like the windows cracked so that heat doesn't build up in your car. Miserable, okay? Here's the good news. We are finally going to see some relief in the way of rain tomorrow. Cold front on the way. It will arrive tomorrow morning, so you'll notice increasing clouds overnight, and spotty showers are likely as early as 9, 10, 11 a.m. tomorrow. It is not going to be a washout, but scattered rain and even some spotty storms are likely through the morning and into the afternoon. Rainfall totals are not super impressive, but we'll take anything that we can get at this point. It's the 6th driest June on record so far, okay? The clouds and rain will keep us cooler tomorrow. 93 degrees is the high. That will feel better than today, okay? Here's the current rainfall totals. You can see some areas not going to pick up a single drop of rain, but where the rain does fall, especially in those afternoon thunderstorms, they're going to be your typical summer-like storms. So they'll be slow moving with heavy rain. So if you see one of these storms move over you, you could get 45 minutes to an hour of really beneficial rain for your yard. So crossing my fingers. I'm crossing my fingers for you, okay? Just talking to Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Valdez. She may end up first alert weather day tomorrow as a good thing, you know, as for the fact that we're going to get much needed rain, all right? Still need to be watering your plants as we head into the weekend. Why? Because we're going to be right back up into the mid-90s, and it's also going to be quite humid. We will see spotty thunderstorms on Saturday and scattered storms on Sunday. So we do have a small to moderate rain chance both days this weekend. So that is the good news. The bad news is that's going to come with a major increase in humidity. So today it's dry heat, believe it or not. Dew points are in the 50s. So it actually will feel a few degrees cooler than that 100-degree high. But that humidity increases tomorrow as the storms move through, and it stays really high as we head into the weekend. So by Saturday and Sunday, it will actually feel hotter in the afternoon than it feels outside today. Unfortunately, it's just going to be quite humid. We may end up issuing first alert weather days for this weekend if we reach heat advisory criteria, which feels like temperatures at 105. So we're going to be watching that closely. So right now, it looks like Sunday will be the hotter day, 96 degrees. It also looks like Sunday will be the stormier day with about a 40-50% chance of rain. We're also not going to see a big cool off at night. We're looking at nights in the mid to upper 70s, so your AC is going to be cranking constantly. I'm looking ahead to next week, guys, and it doesn't look much better than this week. In fact, I think we're right back up into the upper 90s by 4th of July, and for 4th of July weekend, I'm seeing a high potential for mid to upper 90s. So you just need to know this hot weather, it is here to stay. It's going to continue at least through the first week of July. Okay, there is a wave coming off of Africa that may be our first big tropical system that we'll be watching. So I'm going to preview that tomorrow on Atlanta News First at 6 a.m. For now, guys, check your First Alert app throughout the day. The numbers are going to be incredible. I really do think a lot of us will hit that 90-degree mark. All right, I'll see you tomorrow on Atlanta News First at 6 a.m.